Hey everybody, it's Pat Gillis here. I'm not sure where you live, but we're up in southern Ontario, and boy did we have a heck of a storm today. So poor horses didn't even get to go outside. I know that's rare for us, right? Like the horses pretty much go out every day of the year here, including Christmas Day. But what happened was on Sunday we had a really mild patch, like a really mild bit of weather, and of course everything started to melt, and then we had a flash freeze today. So if you were a hockey player, it would be terrific. If you're a horse, not so much. So it's a rare day, but they only just all had to go out and kind of play a little bit in the arena, a few at a time. And so they're a little anxious tonight. So I don't want to keep them long because they've been waiting a while for their supper here. So just a quick thing here. I came across an article that was talking about whether or not horses, the question was, why are horses so unpredictable? And I thought, that's kind of an interesting question because I don't think horses really are unpredictable, really. Like if you think to yourself, horses see the world differently than we do. I mean, they physically see the world differently than we do because their eyes are set in the side of their head and they have monocular vision, and we have our eyes set in the front of our head, so we have binocular vision. But even aside from that, they perceive the world, I guess you could say, differently than we do. You know, for the horse, no matter how else he thinks of the world, he always will know that while we might be a hunter, like with our eyes in the front of our head, you know, we're designed to hunt things, the horse always will know that he's the one that's being hunted, no matter how long he's domesticated. That is still very hardwired into him, that he knows he's the guy that could be being tracked down by the cougar or the mountain lion or whatever. So, you know, I don't find horses unpredictable if you try to perceive the world from the way they see the world. So, you know, if you're riding a horse or leading a horse, let's say past a big garbage can or something, and you know it's a garbage can, but the horse maybe thinks it could contain a lion, you know, that might seem kind of stupid in a way, but in a way it's not, because the horse doesn't get a second chance, right? If there is a lion in the garbage can, that horse is done, and he knows it, right? That's how they're wired. So I think really our best bet always when we're dealing with horses is to never try to, you know, push our worldview on them, right? Because they see it in a different way. And the closer we get to understanding the way the horse sees the world, the safer we'll be, and the more we'll understand our horses. Okay, well, that's it for this week. I've got to get these guys fed. They've been waiting a long time for their supper here, so I don't want to keep them any longer. If you'd like, leave a comment. Go on over to our blog. It's at ismyhorsehappy.com. Scroll down, leave a comment. Let me know if you've ever come across a situation where a horse seemed unpredictable. But then if you put it through that lens of the way the horse sees the world, maybe it'll seem a little less unpredictable in the final analysis. Anyway, thanks so much. We'll talk to you next week, and remember to thank your horse.